guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another episode of a TV to Sims. What? How's it going? We are back with Riverdale. We only have the Lodge family and the Blossom family left. So here we are with the Lodge family. I'm not gonna lie. Veronica Lodge may be one of my least liked characters when it comes to the main characters, and her parents are definitely the parents I like the least. I'm just not the biggest fan of the Lodge family. Uh, I'll start with Veronica first, I guess. Obviously, that's what we're here for. That's why we're here. Um, I first of all, the Lodge family just confuses. You know what? I don't get the Lodge family. I don't get it. First, you know what? I lied. What we're going to talk about first is Lodge Industries. What the heck is it?
What is it?
I know now in the newer season, we're kind of talking about like how they're making whiskey and selling it. Right? Whiskey, I think. Um, but besides that, I know that it's based in New York, which is where, Hiram and Hermione originate from Riverdale, then they moved to New York, and now they're back in Riverdale with their daughter, Veronica. Um, so we know that we know that Lodge Industries is based in New York, but like, what do they do? What is it? Just the mob? Like, is it just a front for like all this mob stuff? Like, what actual business do they do? Because I even like looked it up and like was trying and I couldn't find anything unless I'm just looking in the wrong places. And I even looked at like the Riverdale wiki page thing. I really couldn't find what they do. Yeah, so wait, okay, so that kind of brings me into like Veronica and Archie's relationship and how freaking
Toxic.
toxic it is because like you can have a relationship even though your like parents don't like your significant other as much. Like you can I think sometimes it can work. But when it's to the point where your father is blaming murders on your boyfriend, you can't make it work. You need to remove yourself from the situation and wish your boyfriend a better life, honey, because that's not healthy. And I know that Archie isn't like innocent in this either, like as in like he's also pushing them for to be together because they were separated and that was fine. But then they got back together as soon as like they possibly could, and it's just not good. They both just need to end it. Just end it. It's not healthy. Um, all right. Uh, gosh. Veronica and Reggie though. Veronica and Reggie were together for a minute, and I thought they were good together. I mean, we didn't see too much, but like Veronica seemed genuinely happy, and like Hiram wasn't around to try and like, kill him or anything, so that was nice. I guess I don't really understand what Hiram's beef is with like people that her daughter dates, except of course the one that like freaking was uh, trying to basically date rape Cheryl and her, but I don't know. It's all messed up. It's just a messed up family. I'm just not the biggest fan of them. Um yeah. Okay. So I don't even know. Veronica just like rubs me the wrong way. She thinks that like everyone in the show kind of thinks that they can take care of things in their own hands, but like Veronica kind of like goes the extra mile to be like, "Oh, well, I have money so I can get things done." But then she goes behind her parents' backs and like which I kind of get because her parents are messed up. But like that's where your money comes from. Without that, without your family, you don't have money. So you need to act like you don't have money. Like she goes and she buys the Pops diner and she opens the speakeasy. But like whose money are you opening? Like it's your family's money, not your money. You didn't work. Like I don't know, like I feel like and it speaks for many people, but like, I don't know. Your money had to come from somewhere. So if you're gonna cut your family off, you're cutting the money off too, honey. Like, you need to realize that. I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan of Veronica. I could say that a million times. Um, okay. So, Hermione, I'm sick of all the parents having like previous relationships with everyone. I guess it's a small town, so it's gonna happen. But like Hermione and Fred were together in high school for a little bit before she got together with Hiram, and then they kind of started seeing each other in that first season for a little bit. Before Hiram came back into town. Their relationship is just as toxic. So I almost feel like, you know what, it's all Veronica knows. All she knows is toxic relationships. So maybe it's just what she's used to, which is sad. But yeah, by the way, when I say I don't like these characters, do not think I'm saying I don't like the actors. I do. I love the people who are they do a good job at what they're doing. I just don't like the characters. They frustrate me. So just wanted to get that out of the way. If I say I don't like a character, it does not mean I don't like the actor or actress who plays the character. Um, okay. So, gonna kind of backtrack a little bit because I did kind of throw a lot out there really quickly. Um, we're gonna talk about like Hiram's hatred for Archie and like why I don't fully understand where the hatred stems from, except maybe just being a petty father. But like to go as far as to frame him for a murder is really messed up. And to get him in like a juvie hall that has like underground fighting going on, it's just all really messed up. And you know what? While I'm talking about that, because I'm going to say the one thing that I do like about Veronica, and it's that it's kind of the whole theme of the show, is that Veronica has helped her family, or not her family, her friends, when they are in need. So if she needs to help, she will. So, like when Archie was in juvie and she needed to bust him out because of the underground fighting, she did use her power, kinda, to get in there. Well, no, it was also mostly disguise. I don't know. She does help when she needs. Like when Fred died, she gave money to Archie. Well, at least to Archie's mom because Archie didn't want to accept it, but she helped pay. She tried to help where she could, which was nice. So she does have some aspects of her where it's like, oh, she is kind-hearted, but sometimes you got to think like, oh, is she doing it for the right reasons? I don't think necessarily in the Fred situation did she do it for with bad intentions, but I don't know. I just, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Like I just it's just weird. I don't like her. And that's okay. If you do like her, I just am not the biggest fan. Um okay. So I know he has the whole like I know Hiram has the whole like lodge industries and all that, but like how the heck does he have so many connections? How does he like, you know, what what I I just don't understand like how you can have someone. Oh yeah, like you're gonna murder this guy, but don't worry, I'm gonna frame like you know my daughter's boyfriend, so it's fine. Like how can you find someone that's chill with that? I don't know. Like it all kind of boils down to like are they the mob? Like is that what they are? Like is it the mob? Like and Lodge Industries is just kind of a cover up. I mean, yeah, basically, I guess if you look at it, that's straightforward, like what it is. So, I guess I just kind of answered my own question. All right. Um, before, okay. The build, it is an apartment complex, and there's a lot of it that you don't really see. I know there are scenes where you see them, like, obviously the outside, which is what I based this off of. Like, went on the outside. I did the exterior the way I see it in the pictures, the closest I possibly could, anyways. Um, which took me a while to figure out what exactly to do, but I think I got it. I think it looks really nice. I didn't add the buildings on the side because I know it's an actual apartment building, but I really wanted to do that exterior because it looked like a fun challenge for me. Something, I don't know, I don't know. It just looked like something I wanted to do. So I did that. And then, like, the entryway we've only seen like a few times, so I kind of like went off of there. uh, but then that turned into me doing the upstairs, and I did the upstairs like kind of how I think it would fit. I had to make the build a little bigger and then like to be able to add all the stuff because the penthouse like apartment like looks quite large, but when you look at the outside of the building, I don't know, I just didn't know exact. I didn't want to add like all a bunch of extra apartments that were unnecessary because I didn't want to have to deal with making other people's apartments and doing all that. So I only put theirs in it, so it's almost as if like they just own the whole building. Whatever. But when I was doing the upstairs, I kind of came to the realization that there was no kitchen, but it wasn't until I was almost done with it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna go back through and add a kitchen in here, so I just added one downstairs. No biggie, it's fine. I feel like no one really, I don't think they do the cooking anyway, so someone's probably cooking for them, so it's pretty accurate, I would say. I don't really know where the kitchen would go in it, but I don't think they even ever, I can't think of an episode where they even show the kitchen at Veronica's house, so ain't no thing. Alright, man, it's hard to like talk too much about it, um, cause like, I don't know, it feels like the whole Lodge family is just like, not, it's like my least favorite part of the show, probably. So paying attention to it isn't my strong suit because if I'm not interested in something, I'm not, paying like grave attention to it like I am with like stuff going on with the serpents or stuff going on with Archie and his family and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know. I do like Veronica when she buys Pops and she's working there and she's actually starting to like, you know, do work, I guess. Like, I know that sounds rude of me, but it's a fictional character. Who cares? Um, I like how she's working there, and I kind of like how she opens a speakeasy as somewhere for like teens in the area to hang out because that is something that's very important. And like as being once a teenager, obviously no longer one. Growing up in a small town, finding something to do as a teenager is very difficult. So that's kind of fun. I can't remember if she ever actually starts serving alcohol. I don't think she does. I think it's just all mocktails and stuff like that. Because I feel like there might have been a time where she thought about serving alcohol, or maybe she did. And I was like, it kind of defeats the whole point of like a safe environment for teenagers to hang out, but whatever. It's a show. um, Alright, honestly, like, I have so much of the build left, but that's like all I really have to talk about. The Lodge family. Next week's video will be the Blossoms, and that will be the last of this series. I don't think I'm really gonna make Pops or anything like that, or any more of the characters except like the main family. I think I'm just ready to move on from Riverdale. It's been kind of long, which, I just started this, but yeah, I don't know. I'm ready to move on to other shows. I'm more excited for the other shows I have planned, I guess. This is just one that I wanted to start off with because it's the first one I started making when I was playing on Xbox. And it was what sparked the idea originally. So, with that, I would like to say thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can see when I post videos. That these videos will be coming out every Friday unless I say otherwise. Yeah. Alright. Bye, guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of the build.
Wow.